Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back. Well, this time, we're going to be making some really good yumminess. Yes, pizza. We're going to make my grilled flatbread veggie pizza. We're going to use some extra virgin olive oil, garlic salt. You can use any one of these pestos that you want. You got the basil here, and I've got the sun-dried tomatoes. You can use either one, okay? I've got some bell peppers here. That's going to be the yellow, red, and orange. I've chopped up some portobello mushrooms. These are Roman tomatoes. That is spinach. Some I tore in pieces and some I left whole. We're going to need a little butter. Of course, we're going to need some cheese. And I've got the mozzarella and parmesan blend. And then, of course, we're going to need some pita bread. And I've got the whole wheat. Use which one you like, okay? That's the one I'm using. Here is your shot. Let's get cooking, everybody. I'll be right back. All right, so what we're going to do, first thing is first, is I'm going to put in about a couple of tablespoons of this butter. Let that go ahead and melt on up. And into that, I'm not going to even wait for it to melt. I'm just going to go ahead and get these bell peppers in there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put in the mushrooms, and we're going to go ahead and soften this up a little bit. And I went ahead and grabbed a few of the whole pieces simply because they'll look pretty on there. We love the pretty effect. Yes, we do. So what we're going to do now at this point is we're just going to saute this all up. This is going to take about anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes, depending on your stove, depending on your skillet. So 3 to 5 minutes, and I'll be back. Before we get to that 3 to 5 minutes, I am going to go ahead and put in a little pepper. This is one of those times you season to your taste, okay? So I'm going to put a little bit of pepper in here because this is going to be the only time that I'm going to season this. I mean, you could season a little more later, but the basil has plenty. And then some garlic salt. All right? I'll be back. All right, we've let this cook down. It's been 4 minutes. So I'm going to go in with the spinach, and we're going to let that wilt. And once that wilt, we'll be done, and we'll move on to the next stage. And this should take about 3 minutes as well, okay? And I'll be back. Okay, this is what you want it to look like. You can absolutely add more spinach because you know it wilts down to nothing. So it's one of those things that you have to do what's best for you. This is how much I've got in there on mine. And again, it's a veggie. Spinach is not the star, but it is one of the lucky members to be a part of the show. All right, so that's what you're looking for. We're getting ready to start the next thing, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, this part is so simple. I'm just going to brush it with some olive oil, and I'm going to brush both sides, okay? This is going to help me get that grill mark that I like. I'm not going to bring out my big grill. I'm just going to use the one that I have for my stovetop. It's a pan. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to also brush the other side. Now, I've already got my skillet heating over here, so I'm going to go ahead and stick one in here. Yep, it's not big enough to do 2 of them. So, and I'm going to go ahead, and when I get ready to do the other side, I'm going to brush the other side. That's what I'm going to do. Let me show you what it looks like. Hold on. Okay, this is what I'm doing. But I'm also going to use my little press. I just put some foil over it. My little press, so that the oil doesn't go all throughout my little, because it's cast iron. And I'm just going to put that on top of that, which is going to help it push down and get through those griddle pieces so that it can get those marks that I'm looking for, okay? So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to do this for about 1.5 minutes, and then I'm going to kind of turn it a little bit so that I can get the crisscross marks, okay? That's what I'm going to do. I'll be back. All right. Here we go, getting ready to get the goodness on. You see what I mean when I say kind of grill it, you know? You don't have to do that part. It's not a necessity. So I'm going to take some of that dried tomato pesto. This is our pizza sauce, okay? Put as little or as much as you like on this. Because again, this is your pizza, your kitchen, your rules, okay? So I'm just going to put a nice little amount on here. I'm not going to go too crazy with it. Okay, just enough so I can coat the whole bottom of it, okay? Put a little bit more on here. I just want to make sure that I can't see the bottom, you know, like right here. See how you can kind of see the bottom? I don't want to see the bottom. That's what I don't want to see. I do not want to see the bottom. But if you do, it's fine. Okay? And then we're going to go in with some of the basil pesto. Okay? And we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to put it all over. And this is so good. I'm telling you, you do this stuff once, you'll love it. I mean, because like I said, you know, my mom raised us to believe that, you know, you don't have to have meat on every single meal. And then not only that, when you do stuff like this, this is a good way to get like your children to eat their vegetables. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little, if I quit bumping the camera, I'm going to put a little bit of cheese on the bottom. Okay? Because I want cheese all over this. Okay? And this is one of those times that this is good if you are grilling outside. Perfect for grilling outside. Absolutely perfect. Okay? So then I'm going to go in with some of these veggies. I'm just going to use my fingers. My kitchen. My rules, right? Go in with some of these veggies. Put them on both sides. Yes, we are. Oh my goodness. And I'm telling you, this is definitely a must-try recipe. You will love it. Try it once. That's all you got to do is try this once. You can load it up as much as you want. I just made this little batch that we made was really truly just enough for these 2 pizzas. But you will definitely need to triple double it up if you're making it for more than just a couple people, because only 2 people are getting ready to eat these pizzas. So however you want to do that. Let me wash my hands because they are really nasty. Alright, now we're ready for the next thing. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go in with those tomatoes. I just put them all the way around. Put you in the middle there. I'll put you right there. You don't have to put that many tomatoes on it. You do not. It's completely your choice, your decision. But I like tomatoes on this. This is one of those recipes that this is just the way I like it. Ooh, and I like it. Okay. And then the next thing that we're going to do, somebody has entered the kitchen, little Nico, and we're going to put a little bit more cheese on there. This is one of those times where you can put salt and pepper, but like I said, we've already seasoned this pretty well. And you don't have to put, like I said, you don't have to put this many tomatoes on here either. You do not have to do this. All right. So now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little olive oil in this pan. And I'm going to move this and put my cheese in the refrigerator. I'll be right back. All right, using the same skillet I was using before, I'm going to go in with this one. Just set it in there. And we're just going to let the cheese melt. That's it, because everything else is pretty much done except for the tomatoes. And once that cheese happens, it'll do exactly what we need it to do, okay? So I'm going to let this sit in here for 2 to 3 minutes roughly. So it depends on how long it takes my cheese to melt. And I'm also going to put a little bit of parsley on here. And why are we doing that? It's a pretty effect as always. Because once that cheese melts, it's going to be absolutely pretty. And we love pretty looking food. Yes, we do. Okay, so I'm going to let this go for 1 minute. And then I'm going to come back and let you see what it looks like. I'll be right back. Of course, I am cooking. And my little doll has entered the building. Hi, sweetie. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, that's his way of telling me he wants some of what he smells. You going to say hi, Nico? Say hi. Say hi. My little baby. That's him is. That's my little baby. He's following me. He wants me to pick him up. There you go. Nico at his finest. I'm not going to pick you up. You know I can pick you up when I'm cooking. I love you, sweetie. See how quick it melts? 1 minute. I'm going to take it off and put on the other one. Look at that yumminess. That's bacon. I also got bacon cooking for something else I'm doing. But yes, look at that. Delicious. Be right back. Would anybody like a little grilled flatbread veggie pizza? Anybody at all? Anybody? There she is. There she is. Look at that crunchy crust. We did that in no time at all. Look at that. Veggies, veggies, and more veggies. Everybody, please like, subscribe, and feel free to share. Things made easy with Gigi. All day, every day. And here's a complete shot of everything. Doesn't that look delicious? Little parsley. You know she loves her pretty. I mean, this is cilantro. But pretty nonetheless. Everybody, thank you so much for watching me and checking out the channel. You can absolutely add some grilled chicken to this, some steak, anything you want. But today it is strictly veggies. Thank you so much again for watching. Thank you all for coming back. Those who are new, thank you for coming and checking me out. All right, Gigi, see you next time. Bye-bye.